Quick! Quick! God! Go!
Whoa! Whoa!
Go! God!
Whoa! Whoa!
Go! God! Quick! Go!
Whoa!
Quick! Go! Quick! Quick! Go!
Whoa!
Lord be with you. What do you need?
Did you find that
Posey tracked down their camp. Well, stop by and see him. God be with you.
I'd like to learn any...
Why not? There's one sword technique every experienced swordsman should know. The main thing is to keep in mind that defense is all about practice, but attacking is about overcoming fear. If you can do that, you'll become a master.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Very well. I really think you should know this one. It's actually a kind of feigned attack, after which you quickly go around your opponent's weapon and strike at his neck. It's just like a slap with the sword's blade that can be done even if you have a shield in your other hand. Now, come and try it a few times. What do you think? Good one, eh? Let it sit for a while and you'll get it in your blood. You'll see.
I'd like to learn...
What do you want to know?
Have you found the rest of that human guy?
Yeah. I tracked Butt.
Oh, shit. What will you do?
We have to face them. We have no choice. They still have our chest. But since you're here, friend, we could sure use an extra sword. What do you say? Will you stand in battle once more at the side of the Zimburg brothers?
So how many humans are...
I don't know exactly. I'd feel a lot safer.
Remind me.
Well...
And what's inside?
I'll tell you everything once...
Well, I can't pass up an opportunity like this.
I knew we could catch. Tugboat will get the horses ready, and we'll be off.
Henry! Henry! Hey! There's nothing to plan.
You want to get yourself killed? We can't just waltz. We should take advantage of the fact that they don't know about us.
You can't be serious. That's
Enough. You want to get revenge, don't you? So what's with the sneaking around?
Riado! Roham! Fuck you, horse Thanks to God I'm the blessed version.
keep us on sort of back.
You got him! Next! We'll finish this quickly. Through blood! Yeah! You're dead! You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Fucking hell. He knows how to sword fight.
Fortune is on my side!
Where the hell is it?
Bloody humans.
Damnation!
It's done. Do you feel better now? Finally getting your revenge?
Yeah, not at all. We still have to find our chest.
I found something, but it doesn't look like a chest for valuables.
You give it here, quickly! Oh, thank God. We're saved.
And now I hope you'll finally...
You're right. As you correctly noted, it is a reliquary.
What? So they stole a bunch of bones?
In your hands, you held Knight Alesh of Zimburg, our father.
What?
At least, what's left of him. You see, when father died, as well as his two grieving sons, he also left, in particular, our family seat, Engelsberg Castle. A castle that rightfully belongs to us, but our mother refuses to grant it to us. Instead, she made our uncle steward. She says we're too young and reckless for such responsibility.
And why did your mother entrust the castle to your uncle? As a widow, she could also rule, right?
It's a gesture of goodwill. Mother always had what you might call, but as a knight, he couldn't hold a candle to our father. That idiot would like to return the estates to the lower nobility. That's why we need to get our castle back quickly.
And how is this related?
In accordance with family tradition, the remains of the lords of... This is how the monastery shows its gratitude to our ancestor, the founder. Many years ago, however, we moved to Moravia, and my brother and I decided to lay our father to rest in this holy place.
Except on the way, they stole the...
Indeed. If Mother found out what happened, she would never...
Why didn't you want to tell me?
You don't take it personally. But if word got out that we... you can't imagine what an embarrassment. Our father, a noble knight, in the hands of Sigurd...
I know what it's like to bury a father.
You are a good and honorable man, Henry. Once more, in the name of the Simburgs, now my brother and I must go to Sedlets. But then we will stay here for a while. If you need anything, until then, good luck, my friend.
May God be with you.
Hey, sling your hook. Go to hell!
By God's will, die!
Right on the noggin.
Greetings. Good to see you. My God!
I'll have a look at your wear.
I'd like to do some...
I...
Is this enough?
That sounds really... Aye. Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
Lord be with...
Show me your...
Let's talk about the...
Less. You see, I... Thank you, and take care. Dyed broadcloth, beautiful colours, striped fabric.
Pies! Sweet pies! Fruit pies!
Come and take a look.
Mother of God! Did you get hit by a horse?
That's nothing. Just a scratch.
My God! I'll have a look at the... Take care, then.
What do you have?
A word about the price.
All right. Do we have a deal?
We're nearly there. Finally. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Would you repair a few?
As well, sound is a bell. Tools! Iron tools! Tools here! Rain or shine, our wares are fine.
Whether it rains or pours, shopping here is never a chore.
Don't be coy, my wares will bring you joy.
Let's talk about the... Sure.
That's not enough. Aye. Excellent. You made a fine purchase, good sir. Iron and steel, all quality pieces. And nails, take your pick, all quality wares.
Grüß dich.
I'll have a... I'd like to discuss...
Gut, versuch. Why? You'll come. I'm glad you found what you will.
I need...
Willkommen. Ich bin gleich bei dir.
I'd like to discuss... Do we have a deal?
That's more like... Ausgezeichnet. Du hast ein gutes Geschäft gemacht.
Axes and nails, take your pick. silk embroidery, ribbons of all colors.
Oh, what did you get yourself into, lad? Go and see the surgeon before you bleed to death.
I've had worse.
No longer look down their noses at us because of their superior swordsmanship. Come and let... Mother of God! Did you get hit by a horse?
Nah, it's nothing. Just a scratch.
You are good working over. Are you all right?
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
God grant you health, sir.
Do you have enough onions for the soup?
I don't think so.
My God, you look awful. Do you need help?
Today's a scorcher.
Ah, no thanks. It looks worse than it is.
I'll give you some sweet nectar, and then...
God be with you.
Did I hang up the watch?
Have you got anything good to drink?
Of course I do, handsome. Would you like some? And then...
No thanks.
Suit yourself, handsome. Take care, sir. Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you. I'm all done in.
Greetings. What do you want?
Handsome, can I have a drink?
What do you have? Let's talk about the...
Aye, that's some... I'm glad you found what you... What would you like?
I need a bath.
What'll it be then?
Do you have some pretty girl...
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
Excellent. Pay up.
Let's talk about...
Certainly.
One beer.
Is this enough?
You'll have to make a...
Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here. Don't be afraid to tell me what you want next time. There's no need to be embarrassed. Anyway, now to have a bath.
Christ!
Pardon me.
Guten Abend. Wie kann ich dir...
Greetings.
What?
I'm Hein...
I'm Udo from Taubisch. Nein,
Aha.
ebenfalls.
Where is it you're from?
Gott im Himmel. I have a...
Ah, right.
Long.
What
Exact.
are you doing in...
Earning Geld.
Holes?
Holz.
You bring wood here?
Ja, ja. But not just any...
I didn't expect to meet a German who said...
There.
Let's play some...
Ja.
Oh, Fortuna. Möge der beste Mann gewinnen.
Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you. Hey, handsome. Come and have a drink. Hey, dearie. Come and have a sip with me. Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you.
Mein Gott. Wo liegt das Problem?
Hey,
You're always
handsome.
welcome here, noble
Come and
sir.
have a drink.
Diese.
I'll give you some sweet nectar, and then maybe something more.
Mein Gott. Your turn.
Hey, dearie, it's an ugly old man for me.
Hallo, Schenkwirt. Ich hab Hunger.
Hey, handsome. Come and have a drink.
A large beer for me.
Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you.
Arsch mit Ohren. I can't believe it.
Come and take a swig, sweetheart. Hey, dearie, come and have a sip with me. Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll
You're
have a
always
sip of you.
welcome here, noble sir.
God be with you.
Good day to you. Come and take a swig, sweetheart. I'll give you some sweet nectar, and then maybe something more.
All right.
Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you.
Let it be now.
Oh,
I want to play too, you know.
Back already?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does.
I
Go on
would
then.
like a Wanner,
How
just
was it?
like last time.
What can I
Some wine
say?
as well?
Prague is a
Ja,
whole
but
different
don't you
world
water it down.
compared to this
Gutes
place.
Spiel, mein...
Verdammt nochmal. So, shall we...
Why not?
Ah,
Take care, then.
Take care. Best of luck.
Let's drink. To your health and mine.
Let's play. Mal sehen, wer heute Abend Glück hat.
Cheers to you two. Hey, dearie. Come and have a sip with me. Let's drink. To your health and mine.
Das war wohl nichts. Better than 3 ones. Like
I'll
this.
give you some sweet nectar, and then maybe something more.
Diese.
Let's drink. To your health and mine.
Oh mein Gott, nein!
Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you. Hey, handsome. Come and have a drink. I'll give you some sweet nectar, and then maybe something more. Let's drink. To your health
Schön.
and mine.
Entschuldigung, ein Bier bitte.
Come and take a swig, sweetheart.
Was ist los? Oh, it's all yours.
Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you. Let's drink. To your health and mine. I'll give you some sweet nectar, and then
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Oi,
Jeden
true
Tag
enough.
dasselbe.
I need to pay the tithe and give something to
Did
the
anyone
church for
find
my
his
mother's
cheese
week.
here?
Not that I know of.
It was a gift. I must have left it here yesterday.
I told you. I haven't seen no kerchief here.
Could one of the girls have taken it?
Are you suggesting my girls are
So have you
thieves?
got any idea?
Anyway, everyone's got red kerchiefs these days.
I never said it was
Have
red.
you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Mention. Maybe I
Das
didn't
war wohl
see it
nichts.
somewhere.
Better than
Have a
3
seat.
ones.
I'll go take a look.
Hier.
Hey, handsome. Come and have a drink.
Wahnsinn.
Hahaha, noch einmal.
Why not?
Ah,
At your service.
Ich hoffe, das Glück steht mir bei. Show me what you've got, lad.
hallo? Ich möchte bestellen.
Are you being cautious or cowardly? Hier. Schön. Diese. Oh mein Gott, nein!
Let's drink. To your health and mine.
ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte!
What's the hold-up?
Mein Gott! Your turn. Like this. Here.
What's the hold-up, innkeeper?
To your
Success,
my
friends.
Schön. Verdammt!
My God, what's taking so long?
If I was you, I'd take it. Das war's. That was a weak throw anyway.
Ich hätte gern.
Haha!
Hahaha. Noch einmal?
Why not?
Ah.
Oh, Fortuna. Möge der beste Mann gewinnen.
Mein Gott.
One beer.
Wo liegt das Problem?
Nein, gar nichts. I'm done.
Hallo, Schenkwirt. Ich hab Hunger.
Mein Gott, warum?
Verdammt nochmal. So.
Why not?
Ah.
Heute werde ich Glück haben. I can feel it in my bones.
Hallo? Kann ich bestellen? I'm hungry.
Diese. Like this. Verdammt!
A large beer for me.
Davon hätte ich gern noch mehr, bitte.
Was ist los? Oh, it's all yours. Gutes Spiel, Mann.
Verdammt nochmal. So. Pah. Prost, meine Freunde. Noch einmal.
Hey, handsome. Come and have a drink. Hey, dearie. Come and have a
Careful.
drink.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
What's up? Why don't you go home?
What are you doing? Prowling about here.
You shouldn't be bothering us here. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
This property belongs to someone else. You won't find any mushrooms growing here, so you can go now. Where do you think you're going?
What's that noise?
Hurry up! Get out! Fuck you! Take care of everything. Thanks for the verbal
to you.
What are you barging in here for?
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed.
Look, they have got to stop.
Christ! Pardon me.
Greetings.
Good day, sir.
A cut and a shake.
That was a close shave, wasn't it? Oh, come on. It was funny.
Oh, Christ. Pardon me.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did, and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her? So, we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up.
How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Catherine, who do you suspect?
Well, I think it was that priest, Prokop.
That's nonsense. It couldn't have been him.
Couldn't have? Then who do you think it was?
It had to be William. Nobody else knew them all.
God, now you're talking nonsense. I'm sure William is innocent.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Prokop also admitted that he didn't know how to handle her, and perhaps he was too strict.
What do you expect from a Bible thumper? Man punishes and God forgives. It never occurs to them that if man didn't punish, God wouldn't have to forgive.
Well, maybe I wouldn't hold it against him. He really tried to make sure she was well taken care of. He wanted to find her a husband, too.
And did you learn who he found?
No. I think it fell apart when Yarka started rebelling. Yarka started working for the von Grolla family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Grolla's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's quite successful.
Before her death, I heard she often went to dances.
There's nothing wrong or surprising about that. But maybe she found someone there.
Maybe. Prokop was convinced that she went to see William. That was actually the only name he mentioned.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means she had some relationship with William, or at least knew him.
And now, most importantly, Yarka was pregnant when they killed her.
I didn't know that. Do you know for sure? So they gutted her?
To make it impossible to tell she was pregnant? I wouldn't be surprised.
May God forgive us.
Do you know who she was pregnant with? Because if we know who the father is, we'll...
She didn't tell Prokop.
It had to be someone from those dancing.
Prokop is convinced that she was murdered by that...
Huh. I heard the daughters of important men come to see him. It even went so far he had to flee the city. And the moment he's back, there's another murder.
Really? But I found out you accused Prokop first, Luke.
What? Why?
It doesn't matter. It was a mistake.
And were you as sure then as you are now about William?
I don't think so. But he's a skirt chaser. If he got Yarka pregnant, then...
Perhaps. But why would he kill and mutilate her? He could have just run away.
But then he could never come back.
Why not? He could come back a year later, once things have died down, the child would be born, the shame forgotten, and nobody would bring it up again.
I suppose that makes sense. That's all I was able to find.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough.
But we can agree that she was killed because of her pregnancy.
Agreed. Somebody got...
I'm sure William wanted...
William isn't the only man with a prick. And he certainly didn't use it to strangle her to death.
Such language. What do you...
That William isn't the only man in the city. It could have been anyone. And now we'll never find out.
I'm not saying it couldn't have been him. Though I don't think it was. It just seems foolish to only focus on him.
I suppose you're right. Let's forget it.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So, she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner.
Greetings to you.
She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact. She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring. Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh? According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name, or...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kuttenberg.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes he's a good lad. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty that. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others. Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewelry on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her. But unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly. My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our
I suspect one of the Von Grollers.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't Will?
Yarka was their maidservant until she...
Yes. Do you think she was
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And
True.
Yarka was pregnant.
Sakra.
But William could have fucked her too. Just saying.
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it...
Well, old Von Groller can't do much.
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect...
Aye.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So, you want to search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in.
Or break in.
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always...
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones or a swordsman, or...
You're a clever lad. You're...
my respect.
Jugs here, big and...
Hardware, box for sale, come and take your pick.
Can I help you?
Is this the house of the von Grolle family?
Yes?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. Master Menhard from Frankfurt sent me to train young Master Hendel in sword fighting.
I'm sorry, but I know nothing about it.
Are you telling me I'm not expected? The Master Swordsman won't be pleased.
No, this is surely my mistake. Please, come in. Go to the courtyard. You'll have more than enough room there. I'll send the young master to you immediately. Take care.
Careful.
You're always...
I must admit that I didn't expect anyone so soon.
Well, that's true. But we had an opening, and...
But of course. Huh. It doesn't matter. I'm actually glad it turned out like it did.
What do you mean?
She's always trying to keep me at home. Says I go out with girls too much. She'd rather have me praying all day and night like her.
Well, maybe a sword fighting lesson will help you.
Maybe. But first I want to see if you have anything to teach me. Ready?
I'm not. I've only got a sharp weapon.
Really? You wanted to draw iron right away. Well, I can lend you one. But next time, bring your own. Ich reiß dir deinen Arsch auf! Ha!
Well, I hope the young lord is assured he has much to learn from me.
Ah, yes. The young lord learned it the hard way.
And after a few lessons, you'll only get better.
I hope so.
Excellent. That's enough for today. What type of weapon are you...
A sword, of course. It is fitting...
And what about a cleaver?
A cleaver is more fitting for some yokel or bandit. Or a butcher. And a hunting sword? My father used to have a beautiful one. I don't even know what happened to it. I wouldn't be ashamed of that one. But otherwise, they are for fat burghers and poor mercenaries.
And what about an axe? Have you ever held one?
No! Do you take me?
Have you ever killed anybody?
What kind of question is that? Of course not.
I meant in battle.
How else could you have meant it?
Enough small talk. I want you to practice the basic posture.
Yes, master.
Ah, damn. Oh, bloody hell.
I apologise.
hell? That's hair. All kinds of brown. I bet it belonged to those dead girls. If this isn't proof, nothing is.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Excuse me.
I apologize.
Must be a sign.
I need to discuss that visit to the Von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find
I think we were right. Something's...
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did...
You found something there, didn't you?
I certainly did. In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough.
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him!
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair. A bloody dress or the murder weapon.
And to be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses, when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it. So what...
And how do you want to do that? I mean, we don't know who he's planning to murder next.
We'll set someone up. Some brunette.
You want to sacrifice some poor girl?
No, nobody's gonna get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole time.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything to do with him. He'll see through it immediately. It'll fail.
We'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Catherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll tell them where he can find me, and we've got him.
If you say so. But where can we do it? We can't do it here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry. We won't take our eyes off you.
Where's Hendel? I need to talk to him! Do you hear me? I have to talk to him about our wedding. I won't be left alone with his child.
What are you screeching about, you ninny? There's no Hendel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks? He fucks me from all sides. Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me. Get rid of her. Disgrace. Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust. As if it wasn't already bad enough before.
What lies are you spouting, you strumpet? Goodman Hendel never laid eyes on you. Besides, You're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin. Suit yourself. I'll give you some time to think it over. But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff. And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him. It's open.
I've come to talk with you.
Where's Hendel?
Hendel? You wanton whore! Debauching my son! A nanny goat like you! The others were at least young, but you! Oh, Christ, the trials I have to endure! A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it. Slice her up so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
Gutting, is it? I can help you with that.
Get that bitch, you fool!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
For glory!
Catherine, we have...
Catherine, wait.
What should I wait for? I'm gonna cut that bitch's throat.
How dare you? Hands off, you heretical scum.
Shut up.
Let her speak. I have some questions for...
I'll tell you nothing, you serpent.
If you won't speak now, then the executioner will loosen your But why wait, right? I'll cut your ear off. Maybe both of them. All you need to talk is a tongue.
No! Let me go!
Why did you do it, for Christ's sake?
Don't blaspheme, you heathen.
Come on, answer him.
My husband. He drank a lot, ran around with whores, and didn't pray enough. And God punished him for it. I couldn't allow the same thing to happen to Hendel.
And why kill those girls? Why not just talk to him about it?
I tried, but he wouldn't listen to me. He told me he wanted to sow his wild oats before finding...
So your own son didn't listen to you? And you...
Who seduced him and emboldened him with their brazenness? If they wanted to whore themselves out, they'll pay for it in hell. But there's no way they were going to...
And what about Hendel?
That I was taking care of his immortal soul and eliminating his temptation?
He's going to jump for joy. His mother a mad woman, and his servant a murderer.
Speak politely to...
Henry, if you have any more questions, you'd better up.
And what about the hair in Hendel's chest?
Well, he kept asking about those whores of his. So we always brought him a lock of hair. We told him it was from them. as a parting gift.
Well, he didn't find that straight.
Out of sight, out of mind. He always found some new...
There was no blood where Alice was found.
That was up to Thaddeus. He told me so. I only told him to cut them up thoroughly.
Why?
Why? As a warning. So those whores...
Do you realize you also killed girls who...
That's not possible. I saw them all with my own 2 eyes, chatting with him and giggling.
And what about that alehouse wench?
That strumpet. I saw how she treated him. It's a damned shame she got away.
But she really had nothing to do with Hendel.
She wouldn't have smiled at him the way she did if she didn't want to fornicate with him. And better sooner than later. That trollop in our service even got herself with child. And
what about Zdenna? All she did was rob him.
She fawned over him like all the others. He even gave her a ring, which she deserved it. She was a thief and...
I'd better stop asking questions.
Burn in hell!
What'll we do with her now?
Let's take her to the bailiff.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'll give her justice.
But we can't do that. She has to go before the...
Did you hear her? I mean, she hasn't got her head on straight. And what judgment will there be?
Don't you dare judge me. Only God can do that.
Shut your mouth, you sow. You judged and...
Our Lord directed me.
Do you hear that?
But that's not justice. Henry, won't you say something?
I told you, don't you dare judge...
Put away that knife, Catherine.
Don't tell me you'd let her get away with...
She's not going to get away with anything. She killed so many people. If she's lucky...
That's right. We caught her in the act, and she's confessed to it.
Of course they can. It's I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You'll see that all these rich...
That won't happen.
You can't guarantee a thing. You're not the bailiff.
She's right, though. We can't just let her out into the street, and if not, then you can always go and pay her a visit, right? You know very well who she is.
All right.
Don't worry. I'll...
Well, this was a lot stranger. Do you think we did the right thing?
I'm not sure of any... Can we just be...
As you wish. But still, it was damned odd.
Aye, that it was.
Tell us, Lumiere.
Did it end well? Oh, we're not...
It ended well, and I didn't even tell...
And how did it go? Did she try to...
Not at all. She started screaming how she hadn't done anything wrong. That those...
Fucking shameless bitch.
I think it's more likely she's gone mad from it all. No sane person will consider that...
A sane person doesn't kill random women.
Exactly. And what do they plan to do with her?
I told you so.
She won't escape punishment. And won't hurt anyone else again. Maybe she'll live. But now they can't pretend nothing.
And what will you do now?
It's true I've made amends in the eyes of the law, but...
Won't you go back to drinking?
No, it didn't help anything, did it?
Don't fret. It was a terrible...
Yes. You helped me when I was in need.
Helping others is the best thing a person can do.
And what will you do, Catherine?
My work isn't done yet. I have to work in the tavern here, and then we'll see.
Do you think we could have done better?
Everything can always be done better. But most...
Catherine is right. I'll still be kicking myself. Maybe to my dying day.
That's not...
I'm talking about innocent people. No more good...
Well, let's go...
Thank you, lad. You prevented future murders.
I thank you both. Without you...
Here you are. As a keepsake. And perhaps as a reward. And if you ever pass by, look us up.
Yes. Here is a reward, Henry. And Lumiere, we shall certainly meet again.
I don't understand how you always get people to tell you anything you want.
We women have it in our blood.
What, spying?
No, you rogue. Knowing how to listen. And also how to size people up.
It'd be good to learn a few tricks from you.
I can't now. Come back later.
I'd like to learn a few tricks from you.
I can't now. Come back.
God bless you, sir.
Quick! Quick! Ka! Ka! Quick! Go! Ka! 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 Quick! Ka! Ka! Quick! Go! Whoa! Whoa!
anything?
Welcome. What can I do for you?
Stanya, I have good news for you. We caught the murderer.
What? Really?
It was the von Groller's servant. He was ordered to do so by the young lord's mother.
What kind of nonsense is that? I don't even know her.
That doesn't matter. She thought you were consorting with her son and decided to kill you.
But I hardly even talked to him. But thank you. Now maybe I'll feel better. I won't wake up at night thinking I hurt someone. I won't feel those fingers around my neck. Excellent. Excellent. Next time it'll be even better. Can I help you?
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this. You could stick your reason up your arse.
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I saw with my own eyes how it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Maybe, in our time of need, fortune has smiled upon us in the form of...
Henry.
I'm Marion, the local priest. We've got a bit of a problem, and we could certainly...
Tell me what happened.
I was in my cottage when I heard such strange... And that beast what did it running away. How am I supposed to make a living now?
What sort of...
It was like someone dragging chains. Neither men nor wolves make them kinds of noise. And demons carry chains so they can catch sinners with them.
And what about you?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the church when Vladimir sent for me, saying they'd found those carcasses.
Didn't you say you saw someone running away?
Not someone, but something.
Just an old wives.
I swear by all that's holy, the beast ran from here.
What did the beast look?
I only saw it from afar. But before it got lost in the thicket, I saw it.
Couldn't it have just been an animal?
Can't you see my poor girl's here? What kind of wolf would leave wounds like these? Oh, and the monster ran on 3 legs.
3 legs?
Aye, as sure as...
You mentioned a pit of hell.
That's just a local fable.
It's no fable. In the days when silver was mined here, a pit to hell itself opened up there.
The mine shuttering fell apart and the gallery collapsed. That's all.
Shuttering my arse! It was a pit to hell! Shuttering don't just blow up on its own. But hell didn't scare good old Father Richard, so he set off into the tunnels and struck. Ever since then, we brought food to the mine for them every second Sunday, and they leave us in...
Father Richard was a crackpot. You're lucky to finally have a normal priest here now.
A priest who forbade us from bringing the offerings, and now you can both...
Has anyone actually looked around in the mine?
Only old Father Richard. Nobody else has ever had the courage. The very mine shafts stink.
After the cave-in, the miners left to work in Grund. It seems they'd no longer felt the vein was worth the trouble.
When did all this happen?
It's got to be at least 5 years now.
And you've been taking food there ever since?
That's right. And nothing's ever happened until now. All because I...
Where's Father?
He returned to his maker not long ago. The moment I caught word of that foolish superstition...
And you can see what that...
It's only happenstance. This isn't the first, nor the last time that wolves dare to...
I agree with Father Marion. I grew up and there are wolves running rampage around.
Wise words.
This whole thing is very odd.
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing. But the...
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you...
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest, and he deserves...
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one here uninvolved, I'd like you to go into the old...
And while you're there, take some peace offering with you.
What am I to do with you? All right, you'll do just as those wretches did before you.
Wait for demons! You want to...
Don't listen to him, Henry. Faith and... But before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then...
All right, I'll help you.
A bit of food will do. We always lowered the food down in a bucket. The main thing is not to go down the shaft yourself.
Don't be frightened.
You'll find it to the west of here. The whole area is deserted and most of the entrance... You go past the mine buildings until you reach the one that's collapsed to the ground. Good luck, lad. You're going to need it.
God be with you.
I'm sorry.
And what can I get for you? Sweet Virgin Mary! Did you get hit by a horse?
Tis but a scratch.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
The arrow always protected him.
Just saying, if you wasn't so obsessed with them fucking caravans, Corel might still be alive.
Don't get my blood up. Don't forget who you're talking to. I'll be right there. With our faces, we're dead as soon as we set foot outside.
Greetings, Henry.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Just a moment.
We're closing. No more beer. I'm closing up.
Good to see you.
It'd be good to know what the weather will be like.
Boy, that four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
Nobody knows that except old Weathercock. Who? He used to travel with us. The man had a real
That's
ship.
it. I'm
He knew
closing.
exactly what the weather
Come
would be
again.
like.
I've heard say some of our men can help man
Covered in scars. And each one
Call
was
is
for a
over.
different kind of...
We're closing up for today. Don't whistle here. Nobody wants to hear it. What are you doing, you whistler?
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
What? What's going on? There's nothing going on here.
Christ, what's the hold-up?
My God! What's taking so long?
What are you doing here?
I'm resting. There has been so much to do lately that even I, too, must rest before proceeding. Like peasants at harvest time, that is hard labor, too.
Where are you going?
Wherever I am needed, where my help is required.
With what?
Sometimes with their pain, their suffering, their hatred. It varies from one soul to the next.
You sit there so serenely. As you tell me such things, you're a little scary. You know that?
I scare you? You need not fear me. I don't hurt anyone. I only help. It is that which comes before me you should fear, not me. If I may, I have a question for you too.
You may.
We have seen each other many times. Why have you left it until now to stop by?
I don't remember seeing you before.
Really? I have always been with you whenever you... Well, never mind. Just consider how many times you have had me by your side. I am leaving now. Good luck, Henry of Skalitz.
You know my name? And you know where I'm from?
I was there. It kept me very busy.
Die! Go! Die! Quick! Go! Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Ugh. It really does smell like hell. Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink. Ugh. All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
And where did all my things go? Jesus, what the fuck is going on here?
Benedict do Deus! Gloria ao Patri! Terribilis
goes there? I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
Avincivis diaboli libellus domini! So you live, demon. Not much longer!
Who the hell are you?
I am the shield of God before the spawn of hell! Taras, Miles Dei, prepare to perish, demon! I'll gut you like a fish! Terribilis Deus, the Sanctuarius. Make your peace with the devil. Send me back in hell. You can't rival Taras. How are you still alive? Just keep bleeding. You won't last much longer. Your end is near. Just keep bleeding. Too slow! Don't drag this out and die! Don't even try it. Vade Satana! Don't drag this out and die! I'll crucify your corpse! Who goes there? I am the shield of God's demon. I am Taras. Abitinis diaboli libellus domini! I'll break every bone in your body.
For glory!
Terribilis.
Da! Da!
Make your peace with the devil. You'll soon be back in hell. Tis but a scratch. Just keep bleeding. You're lucky as hell for landing that hit. Just keep bleeding. Too slow! Don't drag this out and die! I can see your blood, devil! This won't take long now. Don't drag this out and die! Vade Satana! Inventor et magister omnis falat. So you live, demon. Not much longer.
I don't intend to fight with you.
In that case, you shall die. Die.
You can't take me!
You can't rival Taras. I'll crucify your corpse! How are you still alive? Just keep bleeding. You can't rival Taras. Body Satana! Inventor, so you live. Demon, not much longer.
Who the hell are you?
I am the ship. Fall before the sword of God. Terribilis Deus, the Sanctuario Suo.
Die, you wretch!
Terribilis Deus, the Sanctuario Suo. I'll crucify your corpse! Don't drag this out and die! You won't last much longer. Your end is near. You can't rival Tara. I'll rip out your heart! Too slow! I'll crucify your corpse! You can't rival Tara. Body Satana! Inventor et Magister omnis falat. So you live, demon. Not much longer.
I don't intend to fight with you.
I'll oil my sword.
Ah!
How are you still? You won't get me. Humiliare subpotenti manu. You won't get me. Humiliare subpotenti manu Dei. Don't drag this out and die. Fuck no. Not after all these years.
Jesus. His helmet's completely stuck. I can't get it off.
This looks like some kind of contract. Must be important if he locked it away. What's this? Did the knight write this? The knight's been guarding this place against demons. It's written here that someone is supposed to come and take his place. But who? Christ. He went completely mad. I suppose it's good that he's dead. Ah, everything's here. All right. More entries. Also... written by the knight? God! How long has he been down here? God! So many corpses. This This is where the mining accident must have happened. And that stink! Could there really be a gateway to hell here?
Henry, what happened down there?
A mad knight lived down in the mine. He must have completely lost his head and killed your cattle.
A knight? In the mine?
Where's he?
His name was Taras Mura. After the accident in the mine, Taras entered into a contract with Father Richard to guard the mine. He spent 5 whole years underground and watched over the pit of hell to ensure nothing ever came crawling out. The locals then brought him food in return.
We never knew anything about a contract.
Father Richard must have feared the locals wouldn't agree to such a thing. So he came up...
It's true. Father Richard was the only one who knew...
So this whole time, we haven't been feeding demons, but a knight?
And everything was fine until I forbade you. I can't believe I'm to blame for the death of a good Christian. I'll never forgive myself for it.
You couldn't have known. But it looks like you won't have anyone to punish for the slaughtered cattle.
If the knight was protecting us and now he's dead, what will happen to us now?
You should place your faith in God and not try to appease hell. Instead, be good Christians under Father Marion's guidance.
Thank you, Henry. As it is written, in no power over good Christians.
Father Marion, forgive me for doubting you. We'll go and...
We'll have the mine filled in, along with the pit. And you, Henry, are due a reward. Here you are. Go with God. I'll put in a good word for you to the other priests in the region. Anthony of Visita and Prosnata of Rabosh could both teach you something.
Thanks.
Till we meet again. Watch where you're going!
Nice and slow.
I've traveled the whole world. God bless.
Whoa, whoa.
Are they out of their bloody minds? They had 2 collections just like it already. And there are still more.
At your service, sir.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein...
So?
Ja. It is to a large extent your doing, Heinrich. In token of our thanks, recognition and Freundschaft, I wish to make you a gift.
My word. Thanks a lot, man.
You have earned it. Do not lose this.
You can count on me.
And that is not all. Listen well. I also agreed with Friedrich that we will do things richtig. In Kuttenberg, we will hold a great and glorious tourney every week. Offensichtlich, as I promised you, I can teach you the art of sword fighting from now on. I show you Meistertechnique of handling Langschwert. Then Arne show you the basic teachings of combat stance. Arne learned a lot from me and mastered also other... He has much to teach.
A tourney?
Genau. It will be by the walls, near to our Fechthalle. One time each. If you want to join, come to mir. It will be good practice for you, and you can also...
The art of sword fighting, you say?
Alles. Langschwert and other weapons. Meisterschläge and technique.
What do I need more practice for?
You know a lot, but not alles. Practice makes a... Do not be proud, be modest. Pride will come back to haunt you in Gefecht and in life. And since you are in our Bruderschaft, I will teach you what...
What about Arne?
Gut, Heinrich, gut. The local Arne's eye all right. His sight come back.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for everything, Menhart.
Gut. One last thing. If you... Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr.
You said you'd teach me some...
Ja, genau. Get ready. I will show you as it is called oben abnehmen. First, you attack your opponent's head. If he blocks your strike, attack his face as if you were trying to stab him. If he deflects your blade to the side to defend himself, move your blade around his and cut his head open. If you do that in an unexpected direction, your opponent will have lit come. Let us practice zusammen. Ja, das hast du gut gemacht, mein Freund.
Good to see you.
Don't be coy!
Come and take a gander. We've got it all.
What do you need, my friend?
Would you repair it?
Iron wares, knives, rivets, axes. Come and take your pick.
Pots for sale. Big, strong pots. Pots here, twice fired.
Tools, quality tools.
We've got enough
sheet
to go
metal,
around.
chains here,
Anything
iron
you
and
need.
steel.
Buy 2 pots. I've got lots. Have a bowl as well. Sound
Axes,
as the
pans,
bell.
nails. Take your pick. All quality wares.
Pots. Pots for sale. Strong, well-made pots. Bowls, pots.
Word about the price.
Huh. Very well.
Fine days. Fine wares. Come and take your pick. Plates. Big and small.
Is this enough?
That's more like it. Aye. You'll convince me with that price. Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business. With you, sir.
This.
Twice fired.
What do you have for sale? I'd like to do something about that.
Well,
Finest wares. Quality goods. Come and take a gander. You've got it all.
How's this?
that sounds... Aye. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Anything you need.
Axes, hands, nails. Take your pick. All quality wares.
Wie geht's, Mann?
Show me you. I'd like to discuss the...
Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good. Für die Zukunft.
Let's talk about the prop. How's this?
That's more. Why? You. Great. Happy to be. Can't. Hey, unless you want to end up the same way, I'll get you. Show your stuff. Ha! Ah!
Go!
Charge! 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 Charge!
Whoa!
Greetings.
Fucker!